Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the RSL Ridiculous StarCraft League, where we have fantastic things happen all of the time. My name is JaKaTaK, and with me, as ever, is the lovely Trigonal, who is now loaded up with honey and lemon and ready to cast some more StarCraft.
Oh yeah, get that voice going. Do you know some of the top StarCraft casts in the world drink honey water or honey tea? Maybe I think Artosis does it. Swears by it. Interesting.
I think Tasteless as well. Tasteless actually had some like serious. He had like vocal nodules and stuff. Like he had to like go to a doctor.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's got that
just like
smoker's voice.
Well, he's got the smoker's voice, but he also, for the first part of his career, he was casting Brood War. He would just scream. He would just like yell and scream, and that's why his voice is so gravelly, because he permanently damaged his vocal cords.
Yeah,
and
does mean he's uncle though.
Yeah, it does. It means whenever he talks, you're like, whoa, man, you must be really experienced, been around a long time. Like, no, man, I'm 29 years old. Stuff like this. It's like, I took voice acting lessons from Batman. We have, speaking of people that are awesome at defeating enemies, spawning in the top right, our teal Protoss. It is a pox on you.
And his opponent down here in the bottom left, up past his bedtime to bring you awesome StarCraft matches from Invasion Esports?
Yeah, looks like it.
Acheron. But there's that question mark on it.
Yeah, because I didn't verify. We just guess. We just get in here and be like,
I read what's on
that
the
guy's on a
man.
team, maybe. You know, it's not like anyone could make their own Invasion strange symbol and then get the Invasion logo and make it their logo. No one could do that. It's impossible. So it has to be legit Invasion.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yep. I just realized, by the way, very important StarCraft related thing. A pox on you is a double rhyme with epoxy glue. Crazy. Crazy stuff. I'm gonna have to talk to Tempo, figure out a way to get into a song.
Yeah. He's the man to go to. But yeah, Pox is getting a little bit of his scouting done. Not so much an opportunity for stealing gases in this matchup. Or I guess an equal opportunity, but it's less good. Because Terran aren't really as gas heavy. Hey, I mean, why not ask? Don't ask, don't get. Acheron is not kind.
BM.
Yeah. Worth a try, I suppose. He's going to be like, fine, if you won't let me out, I'll build my base in your base. And just as I was saying about gas stealing not being as good in the TVT matchup.
About gas?
Just, throw in that SL later. And I guess it does sort of like discourage Starport play.
Yeah. I think he has a Smurf that's called "I Won't Steal Your Gas." It's one of those tricky Smurfs. It's like, oh, are you really gonna steal my? And then he steals your gas, and you're like, hey, your ID says that you won't. It's like those people who have Protoss portraits, but they play Zerg, and you're like, oh look, it's Arbot Protoss. Okay, I'm playing against Protoss. You do your Protoss opening, you're like, oh my god, it's a 14 pool, what's going on? And then you die.
Yeah, that gets me. That gets me.
Awful. We do have fast starport anyway. He's like, steal my gas or not. I'm still getting my starport right on time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he can still, I guess he can't go Cloak Banshees. Yeah, he probably can't go Cloak Banshees without having thrown down that gas quite a bit earlier. But
especially building a Cyclone now.
Well, yeah, he definitely
this
can't.
Starport could do nothing. He's just gonna hang out.
Hey, he could fly up and use him for scouting. That's the thing.
Wait a minute, there's a Liberator? Whose is that? Sir Freedom Nathanius? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know he had a Liberator.
I thought he meant in the game, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I swear the Stargate just finished.
It's one of those Insta Liberators. It's the new patch. We thought it would be very balanced. I talked to David Kim. I was like, hey, what if Liberators just came out right away and didn't cost any minerals or gasser supply.
Because, as we all
David
know,
was like,
JaKaTaK basically is the entire StarCraft design team.
It's true. It's true.
David Kim, you're the puppet master. David Kim just dances on your strings.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, you should change damage point around so that we can have more responsive units. And then he's just
how about playing with air separation values?
Yeah. I'm like, David Kim,
Hey,
what about those?
Oh, here we go. That's the dead stalker.
Oh, yeah. One blast on the Cyclone is going to allow him to move up into this position. There's only one more left if he focuses this down.
Oh, the Pound's going to go down.
He's locked onto the Mothership Core. Will it escape?
I don't think he has the vision range. Unless he scans. Oh, no, the Mothership
it's moving back in the direction. It stopped running away. Oh, no. If he kept running away,
Pox is stuck on the all right now. One Stalker, two Stalkers, blink.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, the Cyclone got surrounded by ICUs, though. Oh, my God, I've never looked at the Cyclone death animation like that. That's gnarly. It just explodes and has this little campfire on it. That's cool. However, Pox is in big trouble.
Oh, my God. Pox is... That was...
Acheron is, like, the maximum right now.
Acheron's just like, it's past my bedtime!
Let's finish this. 17 workers go down. Not to mention, like, the Mothership Core and a couple of Stalkers. That was...
like the first Acheron games, man. I know you didn't see him, but he is dominating right now.
Mm-hmm. And I know we've got at least one Nathaniel subscriber in the chat, but up here we're going to see some more Surf Freedoms because this Liberator is just going to liberate this mineral line.
Yeah. Looks like it needs some freedom.
Yeah, smells some oil in there. And, oh yeah, it's going to deploy.
Yeah. We're going to take over your government so we can have your oil. Freedom! And this mineral line liberated as well. Big attack coming across. The lack of adepts is worrying me from Pox here, especially these 3 tanks. Oh my God, Acheron. Every time we look, it's just like, oh, what's going to happen? Oh, wait a minute, he's totally going to be fine.
Yeah. It's going to be a little difficult for him to get that because the, like, he couldn't get down his ramp that easily because the reactor was kind of in the way. It's a bit of an interesting SimCity. Whereas most people choose to put the reactor in between 2 supply depots. He wards off of the barracks, reactor, and supply depot, which means he obviously only has this one angle to come down. But he forces Pox away. Pox can snipe the reactor and get very little else done. And then Acheron, he's denying mining with this Liberator pretty nicely.
Oh yeah, he's been cutting into the production ability for quite some time. Nice blink forward, takes it out.
Yeah, but I think that Liberator's been well worth it. Killed at least 3 probes, a Stalker, and denying the mining time for all that time. Pox still has 3 probes he's not put back on. And yeah, really solid harass so far.
Yeah, massive amount of lost mineral so far in the material way, and also in lost mining time as well. We do have Adept attack speed upgrade and +1 coming out, but these Marines are going to have combat shields and +1, so they'll be totally fine. And charge coming out next. So, you know what? Wait a minute.
What?
Did he switch to charge? Wait.
Did he not get... Oh my God.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get Adept. Yeah,
wasn't it just about to finish?
I swear it was just about to finish.
Am I crazy? I thought... Yeah, he doesn't have it.
I saw that ages ago. I didn't watch it finish, but I saw it starting like, a long time back.
I was just like, oh man, he's getting all 3 upgrades, and I check, and no, he doesn't have the Adept attack speed upgrade.
Huh.
He switched it over at the very last second? Wow. I don't know about that. Nice blink, though. Takes out a medevac. Is going to separate him from his base.
Well, charge is about to finish. Maybe he just wants to swap the order around. Acheron with these tank evacs is going to be doing quite a lot. Oh, saves a tank from the Immortals. Very, very nice. Procs the Immortals barriers with splash damage, or at least one of them. And yeah, and then it's just going to secure this ramp and start shelling up on this Nexus.
Yeah, really patient play here, keeping a lot of his bio with the tanks. He knows that those stalkers are out there, and he doesn't want them to sort of just jump on and pick them off while he's not paying attention. Just has a small force up in the front. That tank's just shelling away here.
Mm-hmm. So much damage being done. Akron even goes over here, checks for the fourth base. Sees it's obviously not there. But Pox looks like it's trying to go for a flank, coming in from multiple angles.
A lot of immortals here.
Yeah, I think he's going to be able to break this position, but Akron runs away with these tanks. Blink isn't quite able to chase them down. Oh, I lied.
Or is it? Look at that. Does get one tank evac.
Yeah, and Pox defenses third base, so it's still alive. And actually, he crushed that army pretty handily. Not too bad. He's up on workers now. Yeah. Still down on income because of mules, but he's up on workers.
Yeah. And he's just ruthless, chasing him down. Super aggressive. Very, very powerful here. But gotta say, Pox has done a great job recovering from that initial bit of damage. And if he can hold this fourth, I think he's in a fine position. These immortals really gonna get work done here. Moving forward immediately. Akron gets out of there as quickly as possible. The blink forward does help, but very little anti-air in this force.
Yeah, those charging zealots coming forwards, doing tons and tons of work. And yeah, he's going to push him back again. I don't think Akron's lost very many tanks though, maybe like 1 or 2. Or 4. He's been conserving them relatively well though, which is good. And with this Liberator count starting to be built up, that's when things actually start to get really tough for Protoss, because you just can't engage into Liberators. Pros don't care about siege tanks as much as Zerg or Terran. But Liberators, they're like the anti-Protoss unit. Enormous single target damage, and Protoss units are all relatively tanky, so they're afraid of that. There's almost every unit gets like 2 shot by Liberators.
Yeah, Pox on 4 base versus 3 now. Forces that lift. No one wants to go through that ramp.
It's like the sickest concave ever, man. Apart from that one marine in front.
Yeah. He was the scout though. He was the bait. He was like, hey, it's not a perfect concave. You could probably make it work. Maybe you could just jump up here and kill me. Wrong!
Exactly.
Random zealots?
Sure,
and we do have a ghost production. Actually, ghost production is pretty high. He's doing 4 at a time. That's a lot.
He's got 4 with his army. Kind of like
look at all the things that are super susceptible to EMPs.
Yeah, that's a lot of things. That's
we got immortals. We got archons.
Oh, there's High Templar
as well. Ooh, nice feedback storms there.
But those 4 liberators all stay alive, and
oh god, amazing storms.
Those flanks. It's gonna feed back these ghosts. Nice. Can't quite storm there. That's a storm, and that's gonna be all for those High Templar. But he's done a good job there.
Yeah, just not enough to finish it off, though, right? So he does those storms. They're fantastic. Yeah. If he had been able to fight into that at the same time, it would have been great. But now he's just going to move forward anyway. Afterwards, finishing the stuff out. A lot of damage done by those Liberators, but Protoss crushes through here.
Yeah, the blink store count was high enough. Akron's bio count had been worn down by all those storms. And yeah, Pox takes a really good engagement. Yeah, so far, looks like Akron's actually coming down with a case of the sniffles. I hope it's nothing serious.
Ah, yeah, I definitely hope not, because it could turn into some kind of plague. I mean, there's no Zerg on this map at all, but we might have to scream Plague at some point.
Maybe. You know what I'm screaming? I'm screaming out from Militia Corps. This fleet beacon.
Definitely
double Stargate production as well, though. More likely, it's just going to be for double Tempest production, because they're a good answer to Liberators. But, hey, a man can have a dream.
That is true. A man can have a dream. Women could have a dream. Monkeys also, we've learned recently in studies, can have a dream.
All right. Wow. Just one?
Yeah, like Martin Luther King. Like, I have a dream that one day my simian brothers will, be treated as equal with the Homo sapiens, things like that.
That sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And Little scout over here. I love this, by the way. Just like use the adept to get a gigantic scout in, and you know exactly where your opponent's army is.
Cool. It's nice. Does he only have that one adept in his army for that purpose? I think he does.
Really?
He's
so,
got one adept in his army. Units counts. We have
That's
one
awesome.
adept. He's got the one adept for scouting. I think
It's
he
like having
cancelled.
one.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this as well. Actually, I think he cancelled adept attack speed upgrade and went into charge when he saw tanks on the field. Because obviously adepts adepts and zealots pretty much equal against tanks. Like zealots probably even slightly better actually fighting them.
I think so.
But zealots are melee units, so they're gonna get up in the Terran player's face, and the tank's gonna deal splash damage to the Terran units. Whereas if the adepts are sitting back, clumped up or whatever, tanks are gonna deal tons of splash damage to them and not hurt the Terran at all.
Yeah.
The disadvantage, of course, you can't go
much better unit.
Yeah.
Against the tank force in general.
Yeah, you can go like super all in on engagements with adepts though, and just adept shade forward onto the Terran army and hope he does a bunch of splash damage to his own units. But that's very all or nothing.
Yeah, and man, Pox just spreading across this map like a disease, getting all the bases in the north area, and look at all that vision. Man. It's like little chicken pox all over the map.
I like how he's got like High Templar as well scattered about. So if Acheron like walks past this bit, what was that map? The oh man, Acheron Waste / Flats. You'd always get like 1 or 2 High Templar there because everybody walked past it. Where there used to be Zelnaga watchtowers.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like the main walking route. And
also great for just snapping the necks of drops as well.
A Widow Mine.
Oh god.
You put a Widow Mine there. This is bad. That's a big miss micro on the Liberators. He just wasn't paying attention for a second. Oh my god, there's so many ghosts. Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why you don't see too many snipes.
Yeah.
All those things could load up for snipes, and one storm is going to stop that from all happening. There is the EMP.
Yeah, that's what you look for
more
against High Templar these days.
Yeah, that instant cast is very valuable. This is very, like, I don't know, sort of goes in phases. Like, okay, our spellcasters will fight. All right, spellcasting fight over. Will we do a main engagement? No, not yet. Okay. Then we'll do the main nope, our spellcasters will fight.
Yeah, they're just very kind of poking and putting around. This Cloak Ghost, though, not doing very much.
Oh, God, those Liberators. The Archons on those Liberators were epic, but so were the EMPs on the Archons. Oh, my
Archons
God.
with 10 health are not very good units. There's that High Templar on the High Ground coming into its own, though. Oh, man, the blank EMPs on everything.
Oh, God, no detection at all. They're just going to kill stuff. Oh, my God.
There's so many of them.
2 observers on the way.
Ghosts?
3 on the map. He's just killing stuff with ghosts.
Yep.
With their attacks.
He's killing
Ghost
Tempests
attacks
with
killing
ghosts.
Tempests.
There we go.
All right, there's the detection. Finally.
No, he sniped
Oh my
it.
God.
He scans and sniped it. However, he's running out of energy. And there's another observer.
Another observer. Every observer. He just called in every observer on the map. He's like, all right, I'm done screwing around.
That is what the all-army hockey is for.
That's right. Actually, that is what I use my all-army hotkey for. I actually I unbound it as a hotkey. I use it so seldom. I just sort of like, oh man, where are my observers? I swear to God, I built one and then click over. Ah, there it is. Very good.
Are you implying that you click on buttons on the UI? That is a cardinal sin.
Yeah, it is a cardinal sin, but it's an even worse cardinal sin to use the select all army button instead of.
The question is, which is worse, having the all army button bound, or clicking on buttons on the thing?
The deal is, I have so many more buttons on my layout that are more important than select all army.
Yeah.
That I would be putting it so far away, I may as well be clicking.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Or you could have like a, I don't know, second keyboard.
I'm
assuming you play with the core as well, actually.
Oh, of course, yeah.
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 So you get.
Yeah, so I'm very, very particular about putting my hotkeys where they go and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I have, of course, my own particular version of the core.
naturally.
Yeah. The
It's better
JaKaTaK
than-
version.
yeah, it's better
It is
than
better.
the like public release version.
Yeah, I don't
Release
release my
two
my
versions
private version.
behind the
It's so
cutting
good.
edge technology.
That's actually true.
Oh, that's
All
a
right.
storm.
And here we go. Nice storms. He's kind of zoning out the army. It's stuck in this corner over here. Nice EMPs though. Man, these ghosts.
They're so
The
quick
hero
now.
units of Acheron here.
Yeah.
Making so much happen. The Liberators, so many move commands though, I gotta say. The move commanded Liberators. Could use
Yeah,
some more.
I mean, yeah, they're tanky for Tempest, but really not doing much else. However, Acheron just annihilated that. The other thing is, how many actual... Oh, no, he has the Ghost that can shoot up as well, I guess.
That's right. That's
I
right.
was
That's
just
what the
thinking,
ghosts
like,
are for.
Tempest take all of those.
The Marines are there
Yeah,
to die.
the Ghosts are there to take out Tempest.
What do you do when someone mass Tempest against you? This is gonna happen in Red. Like, oh yeah, you build ghosts. Like, what, really? yeah, let me link you this VOD, I'll show you. Cloak the ghosts. And then you just scan observers. And you can actually kill everything with ghosts. It's like, oh wow,
Easy.
that's amazing.
Yeah, wow. So
And
cool.
accurate.
Like,
These ghosts have killed so many Tempests, it's ridiculous.
this one
The
Ghost
economy
has
of,
three kills, they're all Tempests,
Paxo is
guaranteed.
kind of out of control.
Yeah.
Like, sure, he's losing this fight, but he's building so much behind it.
Yeah, he's still on like 4 bases. One of them's gold. He's not mining off it very much, but how many gases does he actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of gases.
Oh, he's gonna be one less base now.
It's true.
Where are the nukes? Oh, just as I say it, he queues up a nuke. Yes. Yes, we're gonna have nukes. If the game lasts long enough, and I think it will, we're gonna have some nukes.
Nice. Shame it's just the one. But yeah, Aquan's actually long distance mining from this base. Is he? Yeah, he's floating his natural command center over to it.
Yeah.
He's still got his main firmly rooted in place, of course. But
Man,
Pox
he's got a
is-
lot of low energy ghosts.
Pox
It
had
takes
no
a while.
army,
That's
like,
the other
a
thing
second
too, you
ago.
know. Like ghosts are great and everything, but ghosts without energy are
Mm.
pretty awful.
That's true. Does he have the Mobius reactor?
I assume so. If he doesn't, he's crazy. Oh my God, he doesn't have the Mobius reactor.
He's crazy.
Crazy. No wonder he's got such low energy.
Defensive nukes. Unfortunately,
He's right
the
on
ghost
top
can't-
of himself.
Oh, he's cloaked.
Wait,
He's storming the ghost to kill it. Nice.
in the
Now he has
observer
to
mode
restart
too,
the
we
game.
just saw the smoke obscure the path there. All right, moving in. This is a big
Jeez.
engagement. He's running out of bio fast. Everything's evaporating. Did he get Protossed? It's looking like it. GG. Got Protoss, son.
Yeah, Pox just read
That's straight up
Akron a
Pox.
lullaby. Yeah.
Pox right up on your Nexus, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
That was pretty cool.
yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was game 1.
Yeah, that was a long
Nice.
game as well. 22
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, we
It's
started
just
off
weird
with
saying that was a long
folks.
game. 22 minutes. So I'm not used
I
to
know,
like-
right? Yeah, but in Heart of the Swarm time, it's like 3 hours, so.
That's true. Yeah, well, it's a full like half hour or so in half the Swarm time. I don't know what the exact conversion is, but it's
Yeah.
roughly the same as. I always treat it as being about the same as the US dollar to Great British Pound conversion rate, which means that I'm constantly like swinging around between how long half the Swarm time is and Legacy of the Void time. But it's roughly actually a surprisingly good rule. You're looking out now, aren't you? But yeah, I think like about half an hour in Legacy of the Void time in
Yep.
half the Swarm time is like a pretty solid macro game. Nothing crazy with bases mining out, but
Yep.
not with this.
Yeah, we had a solid late game, and Pox was just ahead in bases the whole game.
Yeah, that's what won him that, because Akron crushed that engagement over by his 4th base, but meanwhile Pucks had like the entire top left-hand side of the map and just came back with 4 Immortals and a bunch of Tempests and still had High Templar and everything, and just like, yeah, whatever.
A lot of opportunities for that in this next map. Ruins of Saros.